preserving my mental. This was never coincidental. This was never coincidental.
Had the link up on my soldiers, is working colder. Got scripts in my holster. That means I got 80 if you playing crazy. The rain gon' come like times of Noah. Our people search the ends of the earth of his wisdom, but you gon' find y'all in the works. My niggas stay patient, you gon' find what you looking for if you putting them first.
Brother, sister, polishing our image, gotta keep it kosher. Early morning buzz of the scriptures, like we brunching, sipping on mimosa. Can't fess in my can, prophecy, gotta be fulfilled. Book is for now. Tryna dodge the sin, gotta kneel the iniquity, escape all the fire.
I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way. I found a way, I found a way.
I found a way to dwell with my brothers and my sisters. Glory to y'all. I found what was missing, now I live the scriptures.
Used to be MIA. I followed the wind and linked up on my brethren. Forget about the past, follow the cloud that's in front of me and read the blessings.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Okay. See them kings on the block. I know you see them kings on the block. Bringing out the word in every spot. Bringing out the word in every spot. Yeah. You see them kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down. Yeah. You see them kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot.
I'm just rapping all the way through. Rap all the way. All right, come on. It's your boy King Kadash. Take one. Y'all. This that Job 9:24. Earth is given to the wicked. We about to set it off, and I ain't talking Jada Pinkett. Bible is my rifle.
Yeah. Do-do, 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 do-do. Hey. Yeah, we got sauce in the heavens. I want that bread with no leaven. Yeah, we the salt on the earth, so we gotta take our praise up to a new level. I rep completion at 7. I rep completion at 7. You want the word, I will give you the word. Aki, yes, I'm just here just to serve you. Yeah, we got sauce from the heavens. I want that bread with no leaven. Yeah, we the salt on the earth, so we gotta take our praise up to a new level. I rep completion at 7. I rep completion at 7. Yeah. You want the word, I will give you the word. Aki, yeah, I'm just here just to serve you. This is that smooth flow. Man, what should I do though? New season I'm reaping. I jumped out the deep end from unrighteous credence. Ayy. Believing that I wasn't chosen, awakened from hurt that I suffer provoked. My heart was so rested, a decay and coding, but inwardly I was still golden. But anyway, let's keep on going. What is that stuff that you do with your nose then? Your nose in the earth, that pride is a snare. Proverbs 16 and 18. Yahuwah, yeah, he is my strong tower, my roof, my hedge and protection. Yeah, Torah, yeah, it is my light. Teaching me how I should fight, showing me how to live right. I'm giving you praise. Remember days when I was slave, stuck to myself, praise your name. I had to change it. Remember them days I was just feeling so low, wanted to let it all go, but I couldn't let it all go, no. So I give you praise, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give you praise, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give you praise, yeah. Your Torah, yeah, it is my light. Your Torah, yeah, is my light. Drippy from heaven is getting me right. Yeah, we got sauce in the heavens. I want that bread with no leaven. Yeah, we the salt on the earth, so we gotta take our praise up to a new level. I rep completion at 7. I rep completion at 7. You want the word, I will give you the word. Aki, yes, I'm just here just to serve you. Yeah, we got sauce from the heavens. I want that bread with no leaven. Yeah, we the salt on the earth, so we gotta take our praise up to a new level. I rep completion at 7. Yeah. I I wrote completion at 7. You want the word, I will give you the word. I'm just here just to serve you. I know it might be a little strange how brother just up and just change. I was so sick of the same, the normal wearing them same old chains. Feeling so low, y'all heal my soul, but I still got some healing to go. Feeling so off, but y'all turn on my mode. I was so broken as soon as it had shown. Feeling so down, thoughts going wild. He lifted me up and he gave me a crown. I gotta keep going, can't let him down. The enemy mad cause he can't tear us down. Y'all who should away, I came here to stay. You told me to follow and I will obey. I won't turn away, I'm seeking your face. I'm serving Yahoo to the end of my days. Serving Yahoo to the end of my days, oh yeah. You are the one that I wanna serve. You are the one that I wanna be. I'm praising, I'm thanking you, yeah. Yeah, no, no, no. You are everything that I need. It's you that set me free. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Welcome back to another one of the wisdom class. I hope everybody had a is having a peaceful week. I hope everybody's, is continuing to stay motivated in the truth and continue to strive for the glory of Israel. So my class is on Can You Handle the Truth? And people may be wondering, why is your class on Can You Handle the Truth? Can you handle the truth? Because I was watching a Charleston White interview, and the way he came off was very rough. But the thing about it is, he was bringing a lot of truth out with his delivery. Even though his delivery could be put off, he was speaking nothing but truth, and it kind of made me sit down and really evaluate and think about, dang, this man is really saying some real stuff. But I know people may take his delivery some type of way, because he talks like a regular Jake, cussing, belligerent, loud. But we know in this truth that, sometimes the wisdom that is bestowed upon us may not come in a nice or sincere or a nice or a calm way. It may be rough, it may be loud, it may be aggressive, but it's coming from a place of sincerity and a place of care. So I'm going to get the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17 to start out with that. This is the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever we do in word or deed, we do all in the name of the Other One, Yahushua, giving thanks to the Other One and the Father by him. So, and whatsoever we do in word or deed, we do all in the name of a Mashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And with us doing whatsoever in word or deed, we have to do it in truth and sincerity. We have to do it. We have to do it in diligence. We have to do it with consistency, and patience, and with faith, and have discipline. Because if we don't have these things, we are destroyed as a people. And sometimes we have to be able to receive correction in our ways, or receive some wisdom from somebody that it may not come off as pleasant. It may not come off as being nice. Sometimes you ain't gonna get talked nice to when the truth is being told. Because the truth of the matter of fact is that sometimes the truth is wrong. Telling you what you're doing wrong, or telling you about a group of people doing something wrong, is not an easy thing to speak on. Sometimes the delivery is going to come off wrong. But let me get the book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8, because I don't want us to be caught up in vain philosophies and ideas of, oh, we should come at each other sometimes. We should come at each other with niceness. We hear that at camp. Oh, now y'all just so aggressive. Maybe y'all just need to dial it down. But the thing about what Israel, sometimes you gotta match their energy. Sometimes you gotta make their scripture says you gotta make this forehead hard against their forehead. When they yelling, you sometimes gotta match that energy back. We're yelling back. Sometimes we take the low road, but sometimes we have to match that energy. Because we have to take it there. We have no choice. One thing I learned about Israel, sometimes you can't talk to Israel nice. You can't talk to Israel nice sometimes. You can tell them, hey, man, listen, you got to stop doing what you're doing. You tell he listening, but he ain't really listening, so you got to tell him a second time. He does it again. Hey, listen, sometimes you got to start doing what you're doing, man. You got to stop doing what you're doing. Yeah. Now you got to snap when he ain't listening that second time. See, if you won't stop, you gonna die. Like that's when you like, oh, what? I'm gonna die. Like, what you mean? Yeah, you keep being ignorant, you keep being living, you keep acting like this, and damn in the third. That's when he listening. That's when he like, okay, I get it. I get where you're coming from. But sometimes Israel's hard-headed to an extent. We all know Israel can be hard-headed to an extent. You know what I'm saying? So let me get the book of Colossians 2 and 8. Now, read the book of Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not of Christ. So what this means? It's saying that we got to be mindful and have a watchful eye towards people who are pushing philosophies and vain deceit. These are ideologies or ideas that are not backed by the scriptures, or thought patterns that are not backed by the scriptures. If they ideas and they way of thinking and they way of life is not according to the scriptures, it is philosophy and vain deceit. And we have to have a watchful eye towards that. We have to know, we have to be able to handle what is the truth and what is not the truth. Can we handle what we're being told? Can we handle not what we're being told? But we have to be mindful of these people, of who's giving us this wisdom also. So let me get the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. Because I also have a clip that I want to show. I actually want to show the clip of Charleston White speaking, and he's speaking on gang members and the toxic ideas that we were given to have a toxic mindset of not snitching or quote unquote snitching and telling and not telling when a crime is happening. And I'm gonna get this. And this is the book of John, chapter 8, and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So we know that the truth will make us free. We know that when we go through the scriptures, it'll make us free. Being told the truth will set us free. But if we continue to believe a lie, or we continue to be docile in mind, we'll be hemmed up. We'll be caught up. We'll be stuck in a trapped mind state. So I'm muffled, slightly distorted. Can you hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat if you could clearly hear me. Con. Can you hear me now? Is it clear now? Put a 1 in the chat if it's clear. If it's clear. Come on, all praises. Okay, back to what I was saying. And we know that the truth will make us free. If we handle the truth, if we can handle the truth, being told the truth, being told about ourselves, being told about the future and what we need to correct as a people, then we will be free. We'll know what to do and how to move, and we'll actually have peace in this world rather than going through turmoil and strife and remorse and regret. We'll have finally a peace of mind. We'll finally gain that peace that we are longing to have as a people. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the Charleston White video. I'm gonna put it up so we can watch it together. Fair use. And I also want to say, I want everybody to be mindful of Charleston White, because Charleston White, he can talk a little spicy, he can talk a little wild. So I just want everybody to be mindful that he has some vulgarity. He does speak very vulgar and cusses. I'm just giving everybody a heads up and notice and awareness. Now this is I got the video up. This is the video of Charleston White that I've seen concerning the gangster mindset, the thug mentality, and what he said, what he brings out. You have to pick the bones out, but it makes sense of what he's really saying. The things that he say is going to be hard to digest, but it's the truth, and he's speaking from a place of sincerity when he's saying this. This is true. So I'm just gonna play the video and we're gonna digest, and we're gonna break down some of what he's saying in the video.
This is where someone say you take it too far. Like you had a clip that went by where you're like, death to all gang members.
Death to all gang members. Don't gangbangers kill? Don't gangbangers wake up every day looking to kill an op? So why shouldn't they die? Why shouldn't we wish death on the people that kill the people?
So do you think the remedy is for them to die?
Yes. I think most people have to die off in order for things to change. I think most people have to die off. They have to go to jail because where they would assure that they got a life.
Now, I wanna address this. I wanna address this point real quick, because I know it can come off. I know it can come off very rough. I know it can come off very strong with what he was saying, that some people, that some of these gangsters gotta go. Now, as a nation, we don't want all of our people to go, but we know that 2/3 is going to perish in the last days. We know that some of these people are going to be so wicked that they're going to have to be cut off. So he's speaking in the right mindset of things. It's not too far-fetched to say that some of these people that just done very egregious things in this world, that have done the wickedness, that have committed great sins against their own people, got to be cut off. Because the Most High was doing it in the wilderness. The Most High was doing it through all our scriptures. He was cutting people off left and right because of their wicked deeds. Because he didn't want Israel to be unclean or unsanctified. All throughout the precepts, all throughout the scriptures, it shows that the Most High was cutting people off from amongst Israel. just so they can continue to keep being righteous. Because once that wicked mindset set in, it will fester. Just like a cancer, it will fester and make a gigantic wound in Israel. So what he does, he purifies it and cuts it out immediately. So it's not too far off from transformation. Let's continue on with the video.
A life sentence. So it's best that he go to jail for 20 years so he can come home and live good from 40 to 60. It's best that he go to jail at 15 and come home at 25 so he can get the brain development, he can get the treatment, he can get the medical attention that he needs. Most niggas don't even know they got medical problems till they go to jail. Most niggas don't know they got an abscess tooth, a cavity, until they go to jail. Most niggas don't even know how to read till they go to jail. Most niggas don't even know how to respect their neighbor until they go to jail, and their neighbor will kill them if they fought in the room with them. If they make, you see what I'm saying? Most niggas come home with the kind of respect and things that they should have got from their home or their big homies down in.
This is very painful. He was saying that it's better for these gangsters to rather end up dead than they rather go to jail than end up dead. I was having a conversation with a coworker, and he said something very powerful. He hit me with a proverb, but it was very powerful what he meant. He was saying, he told me that his mother told him that it's better off that you rather than be carried by 6, it's better that you be carried by 12. What his mother was saying is better it than be 6 people carrying your casket in the grave. Better than 6 people carrying your casket to the grave than 12 arresting you and putting you in a jail and knowing that you're in a safe place and that you could figure out your problems regularly. Rather than being dead, you in jail. And some parents actually are relieved that their child is in jail rather than being dead. Because they know that they're still alive and they still have a chance to change. They have a chance to repent. They have a chance to correct their ways. They have a chance to change their life. Yeah, they may be doing a 5-year bid. Yeah, they may be doing a 10-year bid. Yeah, they may be doing a 15 or 20-year bid. But it's still enough time to make them sit down and say, you know what? Let me change. Let me repent. Let me get right. Maybe I was out here wilding. Maybe I was moving too fast. Because what the prison system do, the prison system is designed to slow you down. You may be, because they may be living fast. They may be moving so quick that they don't have time to sit down and say, hey, maybe I should stop. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe the route I'm taking is not the right route I'm taking. So let's continue on.
In prison, and they come home better men.
But that's where some people will look at it and say, well, if you're gonna suggest or even encourage that young black men who might be misguided or lacking father figures should be incarcerated, that they'll label you a term like Uncle Ruckus.
Well, tell that to their mothers who sleep better at night. Tell that to the mothers who sleep better at night when she finally get the call and they say, Mom, I'm in jail. And she finally can say, thank you, Lord. Now she ain't gonna tell him that. She can finally say, I can finally sleep right now. Now I don't have to worry about it in the middle of the night when the phone rings or they call her to say my baby dead. Tell that to that mother. Tell that to the mother when she goes see him, because now he's writing letters home and saying, Mom, I'm sorry. Tell that to the kids who now get to go see daddy, because when daddy in the streets, they don't get to see him that much. But when he's in jail, they get to go see him every other weekend. Tell that to the woman who now gets a phone call every day from the nigga who been ignoring her call. Now in jail, he talking like a motherfucker. He saying all the right things in jail. So now, homie, I've been dealing with the criminal justice system, the correctional system for over 40 years. So I'm an expert in this field.
Well, what people do criticize you for is that you seem to, you know, I always say, like, even if you had a problem with someone, once they die, you know, those problems pretty much, you gotta, you know, just gotta give it up. You know, it's over.
That's not true at all.
You don't believe death kind of absolves, you know, whatever issues might be between two people.
Tell that to some people. Tell that to the creditors. Tell that to the people when you die and you still got bills. Don't they still be trying to collect? Tell that to the insurance, to the life insurance people, homie. No, homie, just because you die, that what you did, what you said, who you are, that don't erase. Your actions live on forever. You got a legacy that people got a right to speak on. Your birthday, the day you.
That's another great point. The way you live your life continue on even after your death. How the way you dealt with people, how the way you treated people, how the way you cared for people, that lives on. It don't just die with you as soon as you die. No, your legacy is left behind, just like what Charles mentioned. Your legacy is left on, and we know in here we want to get taught. We want to get told, job well done. We want to get told, hey, you did everything the right way. You moved correctly. You moved in the proper way. Because if we don't, we can get easily linked up. Let me get that, please. Salak. Put one in the chat if you can hear me clearly now. Or is it still echoing? God, all praises. All right. Come on. Let me see. What left? God, like I was saying, when it's time for our names to be called back up into heaven, we want that good report. We want to be told that we did a good job. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 21. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee a ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So when we get done, we want to be called that faithful servant. We want to be called. We want our legacy to be well known. We want our legacy to be told that we have done a good job. That we stood 10 toes down for the Most High. That we did the work. We was a good brother. We was a brother's keeper. We was a sister's keeper. We was holding each other accountable. You was doing the good work. You was laying the bricks. You was defending the Most High when evil was present. These are the things that we want to get acknowledged for, and it is a big thing that we continue to have a good name and a good report in Israel. We want to have a great legacy, because when we die, we want people to talk great about us. We don't want people saying, "Man, this brother was a cheapskate brother. This brother was just a low down brother. This brother, this and that, whoop in the third." We don't want to get our names tainted. So we gotta continue to keep right, and we gotta continue to keep moving forward and being on point and 10 toes for the Most High. And I'm gonna continue on.
You're born. The day you die, there's a dash in the middle. That's what we speak on, that dash. And death don't exclude you from what you've done.
You've spoken, quite a lot about like people like, King Von, who passed away.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the nature of how you've turned his death into almost a celebration.
Well, tell that to the Tukaville people that's been smoking Tuka. They did Tuka like that for 11 years. I never even knew who Tuka was until last year. I never knew even who Tuka was. So you mean to tell me we can Tuka for 11, 12 years, and his mother is over in the corner pleading. She's pleading. So you mean to tell me it's okay for them to do that? But because our favorite rapper is now being mocked as he mocked a kid. Tuka was a kid, a 15-year-old kid who was killed. And no one ever came out and defended Tuka's mother. No one defended Tuka like they defended King Von. King Von was known to be a killer, a man who killed black people, a man who was accused of killing a black girl. So you mean to tell me he's celebrated, right? You got celebrities who take pictures in front of his mural. What about his victims' family? What about the people he's been accused of? Why don't y'all ever speak for them?
Don't you see why don't you see it the other way though?
I can't though.
And the crazy thing about it, you can see, and you can see how, like with DJ Academic, how he's still trying to rectify the wrong that King Von was doing. He was still trying to defend this man, even though knowing his history, knowing his credibility, knowing everything about this man, and he's still trying to defend him. Even though Charleston White is saying, what about the families that he's destroyed? What about the generations of people that he cut off, or their families? What about them? Should they not get married? Should they not be exalted? Should they not be cared about? But we're so quick to celebrate a rapper who's known as a killer in the streets. Then rather to deal with the people that's been suffering and that's been the victim. We support the predator. We support the predator. We validate the predator, but never validate the victim. And that's what's wrong with our people. This is a toxic mind trait that we have in Israel. I have a precept for this. This is the book of this is the book of Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all their streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of fear of the Lord, the rebuke of the Lord thy God. So you can see that our people are just laying in the streets, just caught in traps. This is a trap mindset. This is a trapped mindset that we in. You got Tuka dead, King Von dead. You got Julio dead. PNB Rock dead. Nipsey dead. When are we gonna finally accept the truth and say, you know what? We gotta change. Because all this rapping, all this gangster, all this thugging, all this not snitching, it is killing our people day in and day out. This is the truth that we have to handle. This is the truth that we have to really sit down and really talk about. Because sometimes I have conversations with people. I be having conversations outside at my workplace or with people out in public, and we have a conversation about stuff like this. And a lot of people don't really want to hear it. A lot of people are quick to turn their ears and they keep walking away. They don't want to deal with the issue at hand. But we have to be able to start handling the truth, man. Because if we can't handle the truth, how will we ever be set free? How will we ever change? How will we ever say, you know what, enough's enough. Let's stop this and let's really come together. Let's figure this thing out. And nip this thing in the bud. Let's continue.
Though, because I'm on the victim side.
Wait. Well, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying why don't you look at his death as it's unfortunate that he didn't come to realize maybe some of his mistakes.
It wasn't unfortunate. Let's look at his death. He had finally made it out of the ghetto. He had finally made it. He had just come home from beating murder cases, brother. Let's look at how serious this is. There are murder cases on his file that he beat. He gets released because the witnesses come up dead. Let's be real with this shit, homie. The witnesses came up dead. Black people. Nobody ever spoke about that. So here it is. He gets released and become this mega star rapping about his murders. What about those victims? What about their family? Watching this man who they think is a demon, the most horrible person in the world, reap the rewards for being a killer. What about those people? I'm thinking about those people. Fuck that idol. That idol is a demon, a self-proclaimed demon. Nigga, I don't ride with demons. When did black people start riding with demons? Homie, we got grandmothers who pray, mothers who say, son, bless your food before you eat it. So hear me out. So I'm looking at this and everybody is siding with King Von now. What about these victims over here who nobody's shining the light on? So these people are hurting. They don't have a voice. They don't have nobody can say, man, fuck them. But they saying fuck King Von because he been accused of killing their people. So when I get the knowledge and the information that this is a killer and these are victims, nigga, I don't give a damn about no killer who bragging about killing people, proud of killing. So let me finish. So when I look at King Von's circumstance, I don't say it's unfortunate. I say that was a man that worked hard to die because he was woken up out of his sleep, wasn't he? He was somewhere chilling, minding his business. Somebody said, hey, there go the Quando kid. He wake up out of his sleep to go bring hurt and harm to somebody and die. You want me to feel sorry for a man who was looking to intentionally go hurt another brother and his brother killed the killer? Nah, I don't find that unfortunate. No, not at all. Choices and decisions, brother. You was just delivered from jail and you go come out to the free world after you've been given this break. You've been given this opportunity. This is an opportunity of a lifetime and you still go play killer. Okay, killer. I don't feel sorry for you.
time. This man had a lot of great points, and a lot of truth came out with this. Because he was making a very good point. A man, you think a man, you think people are supposed to want a man that was just a killer, that was a thug, that was a quote unquote thug in the street. But what about the victims? Should we feel some type of way about the victims? Everybody wants to feel some type of way about the killers, the thugs in the street. But what about the victims? That's what he was saying. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow, to really sit there in the midst of the heat and really understand that there was people affected. He got famous off of slaying a brother and talking about it in song. And Charleston White wasn't too far off with that. I got a precept. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 2. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So we know if you dealing with gunplay, sooner or later that gunplay gonna come back. What happened to you? You laying bodies down left and right. Of course, sooner or later that Grim Reaper will come looking for you. You've been reaping souls left and right. But it's a matter of time. Even with Julio situation, it was almost to the point where it's like, it's a matter of time before this man gonna lay dead because of what he was doing. Disrespecting the dead. Killing his own brother left and right. Seeing slain. Not changing his ways. Not trying to figure out, hey, let me chill out. Let me cool it. And it's sad. And the thing, and even with the situation with Young and AIDS, him dropping a whole disc after the man died on his birthday. Now it's only a matter. Now the same question is posed on him. When is the time that this man may end up slain? It's only a matter of time. So I pray to the Most High. I'm gonna get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, and we're gonna close out the class. I know it's late. I know everybody got work in the morning. I know everybody gotta go back onto the plantation early in the morning. So we're gonna close out the class. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So we have to be on point, family. We have to be able to handle the truth. We have to be able to see what's going on and really deal with it. Because I know the truth sometimes can be rough when it's being told. I know the truth sometimes can be a painful process to go through. Reproof and rebuke ain't an easy thing. Sometimes it's rough. It's a rough process. But what it does, it's to better us in the end. What Charleston White was saying is not too far off for bettering us into making us realize that, hey, some of these things we gotta change them. Some of these things we gotta really take the time to sit down and really look at and really investigate and self-examine, because some of the stuff he was saying is very true. That some of these people are being glorified, the killers are being glorified, but the victims are not. When the victims should be glorified, the victims should be honored rather than the killers. So with that, I hope you guys, I hope you continue to keep dealing in the truth, dwelling in the truth. I hope you guys continue to read your scripture throughout the week At least if you can't read your scriptures throughout the week because you're so busy, at least read a precept and meditate on that at least for an hour a day, every day. Continue to keep fighting on, continue to keep the faith, continue to keep going on because I know this world is wicked and I know this world can be very vexing to the spirit. It can be very weary on the spirit. I will tell you to keep fighting on, to keep staying strong, keep praying to the Most High, fast if you have to fast. Get these demons up off you because we are in the last days and we will be found blameless in the sight of the Most High. And with that, I say shalom.